what you want, what you want.
This is Mungo Dark Matter, and welcome to Dark Matters. Today on Dark Matters, we're going to be discussing the Blue Snowball microphone. It's a USB microphone. And we'll be letting you hear a comparison between the Snowball microphone and the internal microphone on a Logitech webcam. Right now we're recording with the Snowball microphone on setting number 1. There are like 3 settings on the microphone. There's a switch on the back, and that changes various characteristics of the microphone. Got the microphone maybe about a foot away from me right now, and I'm not using a pop filter on it. This type of microphone is suggested to buy a pop filter, particularly if you have it closer to your mouth, which is also recommended. But of course, if you're filming a video, you might not want a microphone showing up in front of you, so I've placed it where it picks up the sound well, but is not in the camera scene. If you're doing a podcast, you may want to bring it up closer to you and use the pop filter. And I'll show you what the pop filter does. But the pop filter is only really apparent when the microphone's closer up to you. First, this is what the Blue Snowball microphone sounds like. Alright, now I'm going to switch over to the Logitech microphone, and then I'm going to switch back. I'm going to do it a couple of times so you can compare what the sound sounds like. Okay, this is the Blue microphone. This is the Logitech internal microphone. This is the Blue Snowball microphone. This is the Logitech internal microphone. This is the Blue Snowball microphone. This is the Logitech internal microphone. Okay, now I'm going to make a couple of adjustments here so we can do a test with the Blue Snowball microphone, and we're going to do it up closer right here. And right up here is the pop filter. I've bent it out of the way. Right now I'm closer up to the microphone, as you can see. It's on the camera. This is probably more where you would have the microphone if you were doing a webcast. And this is without the pop filter right here. Now I'm going to put the pop filter on. And this is with the pop filter on. You might notice a difference when I say pop, the P. So listen to the P. This is with the pop filter. This is without the pop filter. With the pop filter. Without the pop filter. So that gives you an idea of the difference of the sound if the microphone's closer and you're using the pop filter itself. Now I'm going to take the microphone, I'm going to move it back to where I had it. Right here. Take the pop filter off. I don't really need the pop filter for that. I'm going to show you the difference between the settings on the Blue microphone. This is setting 1. This is setting 2. This is setting 3. Okay, time for final comments, I guess, on the Blue Snowball microphone. I'm using it now again on setting number 1. A couple other things you got to remember about microphones is the gain that's set on them, the distance they are from you, and the type of microphone they are can affect the way the sound is. The Logitech internal microphone on the Logitech camera is actually farther from me than the Blue mic has been in any of the setups, just to let you know. And there may be a difference in the sound level slightly, the way it was recorded. The Logitech to me sounds like the gain is up a little more than the Blue Snowball microphone. but the Blue Snowball microphone sounds a little less distorted as well. So I tried to do the test as accurately as I can. It would have been better if they were both, similarly designed microphones. They were both like external, because I really can't get up as close to the Logitech microphone as I can to the Snowball microphone because it's on the camera, and so I can't really position them exactly the same. So that's one consideration. The internal microphone on the Logitech camera does pick up very well. Right now we're on the Blue microphone again, but I think the Blue is a little clearer overall and has a warmer tone to it. The Logitech might have a little bit tinnier tone on it. I'll have to mess around more with the microphone and settings on it to see, what the optimal setting of it is. I also showed you the pop filter. Hopefully that kind of showed up to you, but that's mainly needed when the microphone is really close to you. That's what that's for, and it's to keep the P's from distorting and popping or whatever. So that's the test and review. I hope you find it useful. You may play back sections of this video again to see if you hear the differences or how well the differences are that you can tell. Try to listen to the quality of the sound as opposed to how loud the sound is, because like I said, the mics are supposed to self-adjust their gain, and the gain may sound a little louder on the Logitech than on the Blue microphone. But also listen to the quality of the sound. I think the Blue microphone has a warmer, less distorted sound. The differences are pretty subtle, I think, and probably most people would think that. Musicians would probably find a great difference between the two. Anyway, I tried to show the differences as best I could on this video. I like the Blue microphone a lot. I have been using the internal Logitech microphone, and that's worked good for me in the past as well. I think the Blue Snowball microphone would be pretty optimal for podcasts, and you would probably have it closer to your face, and you would probably definitely use the pop filter then. The nice thing about the Blue Snowball microphone is it has a USB connector in it. Some microphones, when you plug them into the audio of a computer, will need a preamp or a mixer with a preamp in it to get the sound into it correctly, which is another piece of equipment. It does allow you to adjust certain things before it goes into the computer, but it's a little more complex. Blue would be pretty optimal setup for a podcast. You could literally take a Blue microphone and a copy of Audacity, which is a free multi-tracking audio program, and do a podcast with it really easily by plugging the Blue microphone into your computer. And the sound would be very good. For that application, I would recommend a pop filter and bringing the microphone closer to you. That's been Dark Matters for today. I'm Mungo Dark Matter, and whatever you do, enjoy computing.
What you want?